have, if the reports are the accurate as we believe they are, that he has been killed, perhaps in a strike that was several days ago in the northwest region of Pakistan that killed about 25 people.
And Martha Raddatz, you combine this with the fact that over the course of this Arab Spring, where you saw so many people throughout the Muslim world come and take matters into their own hands and try to have really a democratic revolution throughout the Middle East. There was already some talk that Osama bin Laden's role had been diminished. Now this death blow on top of that.
That's absolutely right, George. I mean, this will be such a boost to so many movements across the Mideast and elsewhere. But I do think there is probably a pause at the CIA after all the jubilation about what comes next. Certainly there are a lot of people out there who are cheering, but there are others who will see this as the United States going after this iconic figure, and Osama bin Laden is dead. So I think there will be some rallying around that, unfortunately. One thing I was going to say, George, is one of the reasons they've been meeting at the White House for the past few days, as Brian mentioned, is that they have been looking at the DNA. They wanted to make certain this was Osama bin Laden. This is why these meetings were so secret since last week. They wanted, and the president now is clearly getting more details about what exactly happened, how it happened. I think the strike that had happened in was several days ago, and I believe there were 25 people killed. As you know, hundreds and hundreds of militants have been killed in these strikes in Pakistan over the years. And we know very little about those strikes. We know very little about who was killed in those strikes, but very, very good news.
And that's an excellent point, Martha, because, Brian, in several cases in the past, when top al-Qaeda operatives were believed to have been killed, it turned out not to be the case. This is one you could not afford to
be wrong. And in this case, after 9/11, one of bin Laden's sisters died of cancer in Boston. The FBI got a subpoena for her brain, which they took from the Boston hospital to Washington. And that's the basis for the DNA match that they had in the laboratories should they get a bin Laden hit. And that's how they would do it. They would match it with DNA to get a positive ID. And generally with these strikes by the drones, the CIA has people on the ground nearby to confirm or find out actually what happened. So this sounds to me as if they have solid confirmation based on eyewitness accounts and also with the DNA.
Jake Tapper at the White House?
Well, one of the things that's remarkable about this is that, George, it's going to be such a surprise for so many of the American people. In 2004, roughly 2/3 of the American people, according to a Gallup poll, indicated that they thought it was very likely that Osama bin Laden would be captured or killed. By last fall, it was the exact reverse. 67% said they didn't think it was likely at all. So for most Americans, this news will come as a huge, obviously welcome surprise. Now, President Obama, when he was a candidate, said, we will kill bin Laden. We will crush al-Qaeda. He said that in a debate in October 2008, but since becoming president, he has not used that rhetoric in public. At the same time, the Obama administration has been rapidly and massively increasing the number of Predator drones that they have been using to attack al-Qaeda and al-Qaeda targets, extremist targets in Pakistan through a campaign